Now,
Lovely.
actually, while I'm still sharing, let me show you this tool. So let me back up a step two. Now, a couple weeks, or maybe it was last week or the week before, I showed you guys how I would copy from a YouTube description and paste,
Yeah.
and it was losing the line returns. Well, I help a local restaurant with their and actually let me just show you what I did with Prompt Assistant because I'm lazy, of course. So this will go open the right page here. It opened the a spreadsheet on my other thing. It opens a folder where the things are located. We move this over. So I have the specials of the week. Each day I have a special and the thing about it, and then I have things in the menu and the in here, which at some point will make this simpler. I have the path to the descriptions of the stuff, and then I go to Claude, which is here, and I have a project where I've gave it instructions, this and that. So what's interesting is when I tell Claude, we'll just go to one we did. I have specific instructions to Claude to say, make sure there are extra line returns in between so the paragraph markings keep, right? And then I'll come in here and just say, I'll copy this. And I know I missed a line there, but no worries. I'll go to Facebook and I'll go to make a post. And when I paste, it loses that formatting. And
Mhm.
what occurred, it took me a while, but it occurred to me was this is similar to the other issue we were having. Um, Interesting enough, Irfan suggested, well, how about if we paste it into the HTML6? When I paste it here, it keeps the format better, right? And
Oh,
I can
interesting.
copy from here and come back to here and paste, and it keeps the formatting better also.
Oh, what?
So what we realized was this tool actually does when we did a character count, we saw that the number of characters increased, and it's adding an extra line return um, in
The
this
tool is
view.
doing that.
Yeah, this tool's doing it.
Ah,
So that's what had led me to did I close it? Let me I hear so I'm going to run this now. So I created this tool where now when I go and copy something, it shows me, hey, actually that's interesting. That actually doesn't seem right. Let me try it. I don't know what I'll do here. So that tells me there's a plain, that first one should have said plain text also. But if I go into Word and do some bolding and have a hyperlink, now when I select this and copy, notice it's telling me, we've talked about this before, right? When you copy in a program, depending on what's selected and depending on the program itself, different formats, I think of them as levels, get copied to
yes.
clipboard. And now if I hit Control T, I can see here are the streamlined versions. And what's really cool right now, at least, is if I want to keep the plain text, I can double click here, or I can hit OK, and it will keep only that version. So it'll allow me, because when you go to paste in a program, the program you're pasting in, pick, I'm not going to say random because it's not random. They've defined a ranking, right? Of like, here's my preferred. If that's not available, grab this one. If that's not available, don't do anything or whatever. So I can now say, hey, just keep the HTML format. And now it's going to tell me. So now when I paste, it's only going to have the HTML format. I have no other options. So this is early stages. We're not done, but I just loved it. And I figure if I go, now it has pictures, right? And shows the different types, styles of pictures, but you get the idea, right? So I think this for discovery purposes and maybe for usage, but it's the way it's monitoring your clipboard, it kind of interferes with other stuff. So I don't think it's something I'm going to leave running all the time. But I just thought that was a really cool in order to fix the issue I'm having with Facebook and the pasting, all I'm going to do is to have a script that I can hit a hotkey and it's going to go through the clipboard and basically replace every new line with two, and that'll fix my that little temporary problem, right? But that's the short picture, not the big picture.